Hello, my name is Brendan Fontenay, and I'm here to talk about the remarkable danger ticks pose to our society. It is a little known fact that ticks carry many terrible diseases such as AIDS, HIV, malaria, and many, many more. If you have tick bite, you should contact your nearest veterinarian immediately, as they are the only ones qualified to take the necessary procedures. Now, also, say you are stranded in the wilderness and there is nothing about you, then you may need to know some cautionary details about how to handle the situation. So, I will give a brief lecture on ticks and their dangers, and the most important part, how to remove them. And it is very brief, and so just get a little cozy, it'll be alright. Alright, so, if you have a tick bite, first, you look at your tick bite, and then you will cover it with a layer of tape. Clear tape so that you can make sure the tick doesn't move. This is to protect the wound from any external damage. And then you will cover that with a layer of Vaseline. This is to kind of protect from any kind of diseases, airborne parasites, all that kind of stuff. And so then, once you have your wound covered, you'll actually leave it there for half an hour. And then you'll remove it, and you'll get any implement you have, such as a screwdriver, or a nail, or maybe a common kitchen cleaver if you have one. And you will begin the rather arduous process of removing the tick from the skin. And it is completely natural to have removed a square inch or so of your skin from your body, but don't be alarmed when this follows. So once you've cut away Once you've removed the tick from your body, you will now need to cleanse the wound. So, you will take a layer of mayonnaise and apply it to the wound. Some of the acids and omega-5 in the mayonnaise will react with the antibodies in your body and create kind of a super body, which will destroy any kind of parasite or disease that the tick may have brought upon you. So once you have cleaned the wound, you can cover it with a layer of some moss, or some spinach leaves are also very, very good because they have kind of a natural balm that really soothes the wound. So anyways, once you've done this, you should be okay as long as actually what you have to do is you find a hot spring, and you lie your entire body in the hot spring for 2 hours. Except for your leg. Not your leg. Say, the part of your body that was attacked by the tick. And you will lower your entire body into the hot spring, and you will lie there for 2 hours at the minimum. And this is to kind of release any kind of and burn out any kind of parasite or other disease that has been carried on by the tick. And also, you'll probably want to, after the attack, you will have to ingest many kinds of healthy foods throughout the following weeks, such as pineapple, and not just the inside but the outside. So actually, you might want to cut off the skin of the pineapple and ingest that, because the antioxidants are very, very, very powerful, very good to kind of cleanse your body. Other good supplements are things such as gummy bears. Gummy bears are very good. Kind of have a lot of kind of antibody power. And other things that are good are bark. Oh, how did I forget this? Bark is the best. If you chew it up so it's nice and gnawed, and then you spit it onto like a plate where you will let it sit for half an hour. And this is to kind of drain anything from the bark. And then you will ingest the bark. You will ingest the bark, and this will help for all sorts of things. Your vitamin supplements, it's just amazing stuff. So anyways, now we'll talk about some of the other parasites that is possible to get from just haphazard wandering through the woods. Let me start with a terrible kind of mammal known as a mini gopher, which will latch on a little bit like leeches, except out of water. They will latch onto you, and they will suck your blood, and also transmit many terrible diseases. And if that would ever happen, what you have to do is, if it latched onto your arm, you lower your arm into a fire, and eventually, and eventually the mini gopher, terrible beast, will release. One actually related to mini gophers, if you have been bitten by a mini gopher and you've removed it in the standard procedure method, then you will also need to be aware of beasts such as the common Sasquatch and the pterodactyl, which will smell the saliva mixed with blood that has been left as residue from the mini gopher. And these are all terrible beasts, and you will want to steer clear of them. A standard way to keep these beasts at bay is to run around your campsite or wherever you happen to be, screaming, and that is the only way. The frequencies of the scream will actually kind of disrupt their inner ear, and will make their stomach really upset, and they'll just be throwing up everywhere. So it's good to scream a lot. Scream and running around, kind of disturbs them once they've been upset. So anyway, I hope you've been very informed by these few words about common parasites and their risks and removal procedures. So thank you.